Beneath parking lots, shopping malls, jungles, deserts, and lakes, ancient worlds are waking up. Forgotten kingdoms, hidden empires, entire cities lost to time now rising from the ground, the water, and the dust. Not through myth, but through modern science. These aren't stories from fantasy. They're real, and they've been buried until now. Number 1. The Lost Viking Kingdom. Found under a parking lot. You'd never guess what lies beneath an ordinary parking lot in Norway. For decades, people parked their cars here, unaware they were treading on ancient Viking royalty, until one day ground-penetrating radar detected something unusual, a perfect oval. What archaeologists uncovered next shocked the world. A buried Viking ship. Not just any ship, a royal burial vessel over 1,000 years old. Inside were weapons, jewels, and remains believed to belong to a lost king whose name had vanished from every saga and scroll. There were no records, no tales, just silence. It turns out, this wasn't just a burial. It was once the heart of a forgotten Viking kingdom, a seat of power wiped from history after a brutal civil war. Nature took over, and time buried it, only for modern-day science and a construction project to bring it back to light. Number 2. The Lost Mesopotamian City, found by drought. When a dam in Iraq dried up in the summer of 2022, it exposed more than cracked earth. It revealed a ghost city. Rising from the dust were ancient walls, palaces, and temples, perfectly preserved under silt for 400 years. This was no ordinary settlement. It belonged to the Mitanni Empire, a powerful civilization that once rivaled Egypt and Babylon, but mysteriously disappeared. Historians had long debated where its cities had gone, and here it was uncovered not by excavation, but by climate crisis. Among the ruins, tablets were found still readable, containing names of kings lost to time. The city had been destroyed by an earthquake, then swallowed by the river. Now it had returned, speaking from the mud, whispering secrets of a forgotten empire. Number 3. The Mayan Megacity. Hidden by jungle for 2,000 years deep in the Guatemalan rainforest, something massive was hiding in plain sight. For centuries, trees had swallowed it. Even satellites missed it. Until LiDAR technology, laser scanning through vegetation, revealed a stunning truth. Beneath the jungle lay a sprawling Mayan megacity, with highways, pyramids, canals, and fortresses. Over 60,000 structures, all connected in a complex urban grid. This wasn't just a city. It was a civilization's brain, a capital of science, agriculture, and warfare. But no records mentioned it by name. Why archaeologists believe it was abandoned after a political collapse, and nature erased its memory. Only now, 2,000 years later, the forest is giving it back. A metropolis carved from stone and swallowed by leaves. Number 4. The Egyptian Workers' City. Lost in the desert. Everyone knows about the pyramids of Giza, but what about the people who built them? For centuries, the workers who hauled stone and shaped monuments were invisible, thought to be nameless slaves. Then, hidden beneath the desert sands near the pyramids, archaeologists found something unexpected. An entire city. Streets, bakeries, dormitories, even medical clinics. This wasn't a slave camp. It was a planned community. Workers were fed meat, treated for injuries, and buried with respect. Their city revealed a story the pharaohs never wrote down, of skilled labor organization and pride. The desert tried to erase them. But now the builders of Egypt are finally speaking. Not with words, but with walls. Number 5. The lost Inca Administrative Center in the clouds high in the Andes, above the clouds and beyond the tourist trails, lies a forgotten Inca site. Not Machu Picchu. Something even more mysterious. Hidden for centuries in the Peruvian jungle, Choqquequirao was rediscovered in ruins, overgrown and overlooked. But recent studies revealed the truth. This was no mere outpost. Choqquequirao was an administrative powerhouse where tax was collected, laws enforced, and messengers sent across the empire. It mirrored Machu Picchu in layout but was twice as large. So why was it lost? Some believe the Inca used it as a final refuge during the Spanish conquest. When resistance fell, the jungle swallowed it whole. But now, stone by stone, it's coming back. A lost capital in the clouds, rising again after 500 years of silence. Number 6. The Bronze Age Metropolis under Greek fields. Imagine digging a vineyard and finding a lost city beneath your feet. That's exactly what happened in Thessaly, Greece. As farmers plowed their land, they uncovered walls perfectly aligned buried deep. Archaeologists moved in, and what they found changed everything. A city from the Bronze Age, older than Athens, with roads, plazas, and multi-story buildings. A bustling metropolis from over 4,000 years ago. It had trade governance, even zoning systems. But there's no mention of it in Greek mythology, no epic poems, no legends. It simply vanished from memory. Why some suspect an earthquake, others invasion or climate collapse. Whatever the cause, the earth hid it. Until now. Beneath modern fields lay a forgotten Bronze Age world, sophisticated, thriving, and eerily silent. Number 7. The Nabataean Desert Metropolis. Beyond Petra. You've heard of Petra, the majestic stone city carved into Jordan's cliffs, but Petra was just the front gate. Beyond it, hidden beneath centuries of sand and silence, was a full-blown metropolis. Recent satellite scans revealed a vast Nabataean city roads, temples, market halls stretching across the desert floor. It wasn't just a ceremonial site. It was a center of trade, wealth, and politics. While Petra wowed visitors with its tombs, this hidden metropolis kept the empire running. So why did it disappear? Sandstorms, shifting trade routes, time. Even locals forgot it was there. Now, with modern technology peeling back the desert, we're seeing the Nabataeans in a new light. Not just master carvers, but empire builders. Number 8. The Roman fortress discovered beneath a German shopping mall. In the heart of modern-day Germany, shoppers browsed for shoes and snacks, unaware they were walking over Roman history. When renovations began beneath a shopping mall in Cologne, workers struck stone. But not just any stone Roman walls. What lay below was a military fortress perfectly preserved. Barracks, watchtowers, even ancient graffiti. This was once the edge of the Roman Empire, a critical outpost guarding the Rhine. Here, soldiers lived, trained, and died. Over time, cities grew above it. Roads changed, and the fortress was buried, forgotten, until jackhammers and blueprints brought it back to light. Now, beneath escalators and fast food, rests a 2,000-year-old Roman garrison. And it's not a museum. It's a reminder that history is never far beneath our feet. Number 9. The submerged Neolithic village. Found under a Scottish lake beneath the still waters of a Scottish loch, a forgotten village lay sleeping. Divers exploring the loch floor stumbled upon stone foundations arranged in perfect circles. Then came pottery tools and wooden walkways. It was a Neolithic settlement over 5,000 years old. Older than Stonehenge, older than the pyramids. Built on artificial islands called crannigs, these homes once stood above water, connected by bridges, protected by nature. Then something changed. The water rose, the people left, and the village vanished beneath the waves, perfectly preserved in silence. Now sonar scans and underwater archaeology are revealing a prehistoric world, one that rewrites Scotland's ancient story, where the loch is no longer just deep, it's deep in time. Number 10. The Persian Royal Road, hidden beneath Iranian farmlands. Long before highways and airplanes, Persia had its own miracle of speed, a royal road stretching over 2,000 kilometers from the Aegean Sea to the heart of Iran. Messages could travel across the empire in days, but over time the road disappeared, eaten by farmland, forgotten by maps. Until archaeologists in Iran began noticing something strange in aerial photos. A faint, unnatural line slicing across fields. Digging confirmed the impossible stone paving, drainage systems, road markers. It was the lost royal road engineered with precision, maintained for centuries. This wasn't just a road. It was the empire's spine linking kings, armies, merchants, and spies. And now beneath the wheat and dust, the pulse of ancient Persia is beating once again. History isn't finished. It's buried beneath our feet, behind the trees, under the waves. Every year the earth gives up more of its secrets. And for every lost city we find, how many still lie hidden silent, waiting just beneath the surface?